dishes. Like, come on.
Goes 1, 2, 3. So
What are they, camera or what are they?
yeah, so pretty much like you see how we walk around with the cameras, right?
Yeah.
So like this isn't one of them, but what happens is they go on here, and then this HDMI out goes, or it's the HDMI in, so in, and then it goes right in here on the camera. So that's the HDMI, believe it or not. So you basically loop this into here, and then this sends that HDMI signal wirelessly to here, and then you can kind of see the HDMIs are plugged in there, and those drop down the wall and into here. So that's how we get the signal. What will happen? So these are line of sight only, which is why unfortunately those are hanging off the side of the shelf at the moment. We're working on getting them out. We're probably going to try mounting them on the ceiling in the middle. But basically, so like I could be doing this, and it's going to work great. And then if I go like this, even though it's right here, it's not going to even, like the signal's going to completely drop out. So if you're doing this, and you see that someone, like, so say Minister Terry's going around, right? And all of a sudden his camera's like getting fuzzy and weird. Be like, oh, bro, you gotta like lift your camera up or something. It's cutting out. And you're like, oh, okay. And he'll go like, he'll start doing like this. Because when everybody's standing, if they go all the way over by like the keyboard or something, like you think it would probably, because this is supposed to be like 350 feet line of sight. So the range is good, but the line of sight can become an issue. So that's one thing to watch out for. And then what's supposed to happen is once these power up, it automatically pairs. So like you'll see those, how they all have minuses. They'll get a number like 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. And so say this will say 3, and then one of those will say 3, and you know that those two are paired up together. If they're not pairing, then you know that there's an issue with like something going on here. So you could try to make sure, okay, are those turned on? If they're not even on, then that's going to be an issue right away, So you could try to, jump up there and see, like, is it plugged in, is it whatever. But that's pretty much how that works. We haven't had any issues with them not pairing. They usually pair just fine, but I'm just letting you know that's how it works. And then as far as at the end of service, pretty much what you're going to do, this doesn't, you don't have to really do anything to turn it off. You literally just come on this power strip right here and just turn the power strip off. And that's going to kill all this. And then right here, you just shut it down like you would any MacBook. You could close out the programs and then power off. And then I can't really speak on the soundboard because I'm not trained on it, but whatever he told you, you're probably going to come in here and just pretty much, there's going to be a power switch, I think, and then you got to turn off like the speakers and all that. And then same thing with that. So you would close the programs out, turn it off. That's a Windows, so it's a little different, but turn it off. and then
Maybe we could
you're gonna hit this. This is gonna
Y'all
shut
don't
off.
have a schedule this Sunday on being children.
For some reason, that screen has been
Yeah.
shutting off.
August 6th.
So we gotta kind of mess with it. Oh, we will. Pretty
No,
much.
they,
I'm just giving you like
every
the,
other
how to
month,
shut everything down. So what you can do is, I'll go ahead and do this. So,
Yeah, that's
So-
July was on Tuesday.
so if you go black, right?
August they got me doing Sunday.
Yeah, black man Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay, so we've
Okay.
been having issues with that
Okay.
one not shutting off, so what I sometimes will do is I'll put it on black and then I'll turn it off.
Black. Oh, down there, right?
Yeah,
Which one's black?
black right here.
Nation logo?
Yeah,
Oh, the
so
screen is
there's
like
black.
black.
And now it's at least black.
So?
You can also go up on the stage and if you go, see those two lights right there underneath the screen? There's an outlet on the floor and that you'll see a power cable that comes like so if this is the floor and this is the wall, there's a little power cable that literally goes like this right in the outlet. That's for that screen. So if it's literally not shutting off, you can just come and plug it in to shut it off. But so turn this off, turn this off, take the remote, turn that off. The remote goes right here. So this remote is just for that TV. Don't let anybody take it. Don't let anybody tell you whatever. We've had people, they try to take off the remotes and do other things with them. And it's caused a lot of issues. So it goes right here. You can only ever, it just goes to turn that on and then it goes right back. Because we've had a lot of remote issues. So that's where that goes. And then the other thing is, that light switch, it turns off the stage lights and it turns that off. So once everything's done, this is going to be closed out, so those lights are already going to pretty much be off. But you want to come right here and turn this light switch off, and because what happens is even when those lights are not like illuminating, they're still on, so the fans are still going, everything's still going. So you cut the power to them so you're not running. And then same thing, we don't need those on scanning all week to try to pair. So if we just, I'll just do it real quick. So everything shuts off. Those ones right there on the stage, they don't have fans. So they're plugged into the stage and that's fine. Once you turn them off, they're off. But everything above, they'll have fans and they'll run continuously if you don't turn this off. So, but same thing if you come on here and you launch the lights program, but this is off, those are not going to turn on. So you got to come right here and turn these on. But that's usually like the first thing. Whoever gets here first, they'll probably do that. So, this camera right here and that camera right there are hardwired.
For the transition.
So there's an actual physical HDMI cable running from that camera all the way to here. So it's not wireless. And that's how we have those two running right now. Because they're not, like, they don't pair, you know what I mean? So you might have to come right here and turn them on. So like, see, it's probably gonna look like that when you get here. So you just come right here and you just turn on the camera. You'll get a feel for it. So there's a little on switch and same thing right there.
Oh, that's the camera that.
Yeah. So
Oh,
this
sick.
camera, yeah. And then, so basically, so you get here. If you're doing this, you would come in here, and you could turn that on if it's not on already. You would hit this power strip, turn that on, which is going to bring this up, and then you could see, okay, I got to turn this one on. Boom, turn that one on. Go down there, turn that one on. And then this right here is, so this cable. Oh, that's what. Let's see. So that cable.
That was time.
Okay, so I did mess up. Let's see something. So this. Yeah. Okay, so another thing on the splitter. So there should be three. So this one
Pastor John.
He's using it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He usually brings it.
He just keeps it with him, but he doesn't.
Let me see if he left it over there. Because usually he'll take
Want me
it.
to ask him?
So this is sending the signal from those two things like I already told you guys, which is that TV and then also to this, which is sending to there. But this third cable loops over to here to the Black Magic, and that way we could also have it right here. So that way, when we go to do announcements, you just hit number 1, and it literally is just whatever's on the screen. If you feel it's necessary, you can also do that for a scripture. So say if he's like, John chapter 1 verse 1 says, and then boom, they put it up, and he's reading it word for word, right when he starts reading, you could hit 1, and they could follow along, and then you could take it right back down as soon as it's done. So, right when you get here, if you're on this, you should be able to turn it on, and you should have 1, 2, 3 all going. Because that should be on, and then that should be sending a signal to here for number 1, and then number 2 is that, and then number 3 is this. So you should always be able to have at least these 3 on, and then these will populate once the transmitters pair up.
So
If that makes sense.
all those different angles is just that camera?
Yeah. So this camera is 3, and then that camera down there is 2.
And 4, 5, and 6 are where they walk around. Oh, that makes sense. They walk around.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So it's all simple, but there's like a lot of it.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. So we definitely, I mean, we got obviously Tuesday nights, and we have Sunday night or Sundays. So we try to get, we had enough people where we were kind of like having everyone serve twice a month. But a few people are being pulled into children's, and a few people, people are moving around. So we definitely have a need. So if you guys are able to finish all your stuff and jump in here, there should be something like that where you'll probably be, well, we have a calendar. So you'll be on there and you can see like, oh, I'm on these 2 days of the month or whatever. And if you're gonna be out of town or whatever, you can't go that day, you just be like, hey, I can't come on this day, can you switch me around? And we can always make it work. And then you just gotta be mindful of that day that you're serving. If it's a Sunday, you should be here no later than like 7:45 because we gotta have all this ready. Like by the time if you're on that, by the time prayer starts, you should already have prayer up. Like all this has to be on. Prayer needs to be on the screen. Like, and then prayer starts at 8:30. So by the time that's going, you probably want to have everything already done, you know. And then same thing, like if you're gonna be on this, you got to make sure all of this is good, you know. Like you want to make sure this is all powering up, everything's working. This is all set, everything's set to Black Magic, everything's working. So that hour and a half or so goes by a lot faster than you think. And then so Tuesdays, same thing. Try to be here by like 5:45, 6 at the latest. You know, if you're gonna be here on a Tuesday. If you guys are, I don't know what your work schedules are like, but if you already know, like I can't come on Tuesdays that early.
I probably can't, but I struggle to get here at 7.
Yeah. So you just let us know. Like I don't really come on Tuesdays because I work in San Diego. And it's like it's so hard.
We both carpool with him, so I mean, whatever day he's available, so they will be available too.
All right.
We don't have questions.
Where do you guys live at?
Marietta.
Where do you live at? Where do you live?
Marietta.
You're all in Marietta? Yeah, so you guys are probably not going to be able to come on Tuesdays then? You probably won't be able to serve on Tuesdays, none of you?
Yeah, because I think certain days I might be able to get here early, but I won't know until basically that day.
That's fine. So we'll just plan on, if you guys know you're going to be on serving on a Sunday, try to plan on coming early. And then we'll be, assuming you guys are all going to be, it's going to be a little,
Yeah, that's
we're probably going to,
Yeah, but whatever he
yeah.
basically is, I'm gonna play.
Right. So, because we can't use you all 3 at the same day, but so you might just have to like come. Some of you might just. What you could do is you could probably all like, if you all are gonna be here, but only like say if he's only one serving, you could all jump in and you already know what to do, so you could like help set up, and then you two could like receive while he does his thing, and then the next time around, say if you're doing it, you could all jump in, set everything up, and then they can receive while you do it. You know what I
You'd be
mean?
down for that. Because you would have to come early on days that you weren't.
Because if you all gotta come early, you can at least help set up. Because there's not enough room to have 3 people all back here, you know what I mean? So that's the only thing, but. Or the other thing too is like if you're gonna be in youth, then you can come early, help over there while they're right here, you know. So like we'll probably try to find a good way to make it work. But we definitely have a need here. Like I think we only have like, including me and my wife, I think we have like maybe 6 people that we can rotate right now. And so you consider this all these positions. Not a lot of people, you know, because you don't want to have like people serving like 6-7 times a month, you know. It could be a little much. So, and we're trying to set it up to where we can be more administrative, to where we're here, and as things pop up, I can jump over there. Do this. Oh, and then I can come over here and be like, okay, no, do this. But I'm here and I'm serving, but I'm not actually like on this or on that. I'm more like making sure things run smoothly, because I know how everything works, so I can like kind of bounce back and forth. But right now I'm still being put on this or being put on that because there's not enough of us. We're trying to build it to where there is enough to where we can do that, to where like my wife can come on a Tuesday and she can administrate, and I can come on a Sunday and I can administrate. So anyways, we really appreciate your guys' interest, because we could use the help.
When we first start out, are we gonna have what you just said, like that administrative, like?
Yeah,
someone
there
else?
should be. So like,
Okay.
if you're on this, Prophet Isaiah is probably gonna be right here, and he's probably gonna mostly be like this,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be like, all right, check it out,
Check it out, yeah.
and because sound is a lot more particular. Like I did sound at our like 2 churches ago. It was a lot simpler. Like it was smaller, simpler soundboard. It was a lot more manageable, and even with that, it could be a little bit much. So
I like what he was showing you. I'm a little bit familiar with some music stuff.
yeah,
So I like what he was showing me.
yeah, it's definitely like this part is easy as far as like, okay, Brandy's done, and boom, you mute Brandy, and then it's like, oh, here comes the prayer mic. Okay, unmute the prayer mic, and then it's, okay, we're about to do the announcements. Unmute the announcements. Boom. And you know, that part's pretty chill. But all of a sudden, when you hear, it's like, fix that. You're like, what do you mean? You like start trying to mess with the gain and all that. You're like, it gets stressful real quick. So that's where, like, all of this, like raising the levels, like just literally like doing this and muting and unmuting, that's like easy. Yeah. But once it starts going to like,
Yeah, he didn't show me how to fix that.
yeah, it could get a little crazy because you have, so you have the monitors, which are the ones on the floor, and then you have the house speakers, which are the ones up top.
Yeah.
And those are different. So like, if the monitors are too high, then it's gonna send too much sound at the microphone, and it's gonna get the feedback. So you've gotta know. I don't even know. So like, this is so. I'm not gonna change anything, but like, so obviously right here you only have so many channels. This is a 32 channel board, so there's not 32 channels right here. So to get to 1 through 16, you gotta go here, and now you're on 1 through 16. And then to go to 7 through 32, you go right here. But then there should be different buses.
Other buses are over here.
I know, right?
Yeah. So I haven't messed with this particular soundboard. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. So you could start changing on these ones too, which is, I don't know how he has it set up, but it's probably different buses are gonna be like for the monitors. So you have to know like what channel and then what bus to go to before you can even start messing with the monitors.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so it is a lot.
Yeah.
But it's also It's simple, but it's complicated.
Yeah.
You know, like every
kinda
individual what does what.
Well, it's right here. So like, this is the drums, so kick, snare, hi. This is all drums right here. And then this is the piano and keys. This is the bass acoustic. And then you go. This is all the like the mics. So this is Apostle Jason, Apostle Sonia, the prayer mics, Stephanie, Ariana, Aiko, Brandy. Like this is a very nice soundboard.
That's
so
like their own set, right?
yeah. So this is like all preset. So generally, you could just come in here and turn it on, and then you might like do like, you know what I mean? So, but you never know.
That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so you guys are good as far as that's all I have to share with you right now. If you want to mess with any of this, like you can come right here and mess with any of it. Now's your time if you want to, or you can just hang out, or you can leave, whatever you want to do. But I appreciate you guys coming out.
Thank you.
Yahweh, Yahweh, holy is your name. I want to take it. Yahweh, Yahweh, holy is your name. I want to take it. There will be no other God before you. You will never no God before you. There is no one above, no one beside, nobody like you. There will never no God before you. No one, no one, no one. No one, no one, no one. Yahweh, 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 holy is your name. I wanna take it, man. Yahweh, 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 holy is your name. I wanna take it, man. There will be no other God before you. There will be no other God before you. There is no one above, no one beside, nobody like you. There will be no other God before you. No one, no one, no one. No one, no one, no one. Who is lead us to freedom? No one, no one, no one. Who else can sing our sins and disease? No one, no one, no one. Who else can walk on the water? No one, no one, no one. And who else can answer by fire? No one, no one, no one. Who else can bring them the tallest of giants? No one, no one, no one. Who else surrounded the roar of the lion? No one, no one, no one. Who else is worthy of worship? No one, no one, no one. Who else is worthy of worship? No one. No one, no way. No one, no way. No one, no way. No one, no way. Nobody, nobody like you. Nobody like you. No one, no way. No one, no way. Lover of my soul. There will be no other God before you. There is nobody like, no one beside, nobody like you. There will be no other God before you. There's no one, no one, no one, no one. Can I go on an octave? Like maybe? Like on the
Some of it you got it, but you ain't gotta stay up there. Because we didn't know where it was going.
Is it the floor? The first or the second one?
Prophet Ariana, Brandy, and me.
It's not that. I'm lost. I don't know where he was going. If I know where he's going, if you know where he's going, we can help him out. You gotta know what's in your head.
Get out of there.
You can talk a lot of stuff, so you know that because you're a man. Privileged to do and us, we be like, come on and sing with us. You know, they gotta do that. You gotta like sing and be like, oh, you know,
Hands up, hearts open, wide as the sky.
Cable.
We lift you high.
Just cable to us
We
4 times.
lift you high. Hands up, hearts open, wide as we cry.
Can we have everyone just kind of like calm down for a moment, please? As we worship right now. I just feel like there's a lot going on. Guys in the back, could you tell them, Sheena, please? Could we like just mellow down for a moment to worship the Lord? Because I feel like there's a lot of talking going on, a lot of movement.
thank you, Crystal.
Stop it. No.
Hands up, hearts open, wide as the sky. We lift you high. We lift you high, God. Hands up, hearts open, wide as we cry. God, we lift your name high. Sing hands up, hearts open, wide as the sky. We lift you high. We lift you hands up, hearts open, wide as we cry. God, we lift your name high. Sing hands up, hearts open, wide
Stop it. No.
as the sky.
No.
We lift you high.
lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high, Lord. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. We lift you high. We lift you high. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. Sing higher and higher. Higher and higher. Higher and higher. Higher, higher. Sing higher and higher. Higher and higher. Higher and higher. Sing higher and higher. Higher and higher. Higher. Sing higher and higher. Higher and higher. Higher and higher. Higher and higher. Sing higher and higher. Higher and higher. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high, Lord. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high. We lift you high. Yes, we lift you high, Lord. We lift you higher. 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 We lift you high. We lift you high, Lord. We lift you high, Lord. We lift you high. We lift you high, Lord. We lift you high. There is only one name. Break
this whole time? Hmm?
Before y'all walk off, so next Friday, no rehearsal.
Baby boy, baby boy, baby boy. Baby boy, baby boy, baby boy. What are you doing this whole time? Come on.
Grazie.
No, thank you. Get over here. Baby boy say. Baby boy say.
Thank you.
Thank you. Say close. Baby boy say. Baby boy say. Baby boy say.